Alright guys, so today I'm going to go over how to troubleshoot a Ruger Red Label. I picked this one up recently and I had a few issues with it. Nothing significant, but every once in a while the one barrel would not fire. And based on what you could tell, it was a dead trigger, which meant that hammer wasn't getting fully cocked. One of the indications of that was you couldn't move the selector lever after you broke it open. So in the troubleshooting process, I noticed it because the one ejector just acted as an extractor after firing. So I opened it up, put it in again, tried it, and the second trigger was dead. Couldn't figure out what the issue was, but I narrowed it down to, well, the hammer is what triggers the ejector, and with the dead trigger, that means that hammer is not fully back. Ruger Red Label has a safety feature in it where that hammer has to go all the way back to full travel to before it will reach the firing pin fully. So anyways, the fix to this was extremely simple, and I'm going to show you how to do that and then give you a little bit of detailed explanation on why that happened. So I'm not going to bore you with taking the recoil pad off, but how you do that, it's pretty simple. Brownells makes these special bits that kind of go in there so you don't damage the screw head. I put Renaissance wax on it. You can use paste wax, dish soap, anything that keeps that rubber from tearing. Next, you're going to want this long-handled screwdriver. I have tape wrapped around there to kind of fill in the hole so that it can't get beside the screwdriver head, and then you can possibly split the wood doing that. So I'm going to back this screw out. Okay, so I have snap caps in here now, and I'm going to show you kind of what the issue was. So I took it apart like this to look at it without the stock on there. Being a wood guy, first thing I thought is maybe some wood was hitting in a place, but found that unlikely since this gun was made in 1979, this one here, and I couldn't see any wear marks inside the wood. So yes, a chip could have got in there, but I didn't see anywhere where anything came loose. So that led me to the stock bolt here. This stock bolt was the only other variation. So I just messed around here, screwed it all the way in, and sure enough, it puts pressure on this inertia block for the trigger. This is a mechanical trigger, but it uses an inertia block to prevent double firing. So when I did that, I got my replication of not being able to switch that lever over and causing an issue. That stock bolt, over time, that wood had compressed enough that it was getting in the way and putting pressure on there. So I backed that out a half turn and everything functions as intended. So if you have a barrel that is not, one barrel that is kind of intermittent as far as how it's working, whether it's firing one time and not another, sometimes it ejects, sometimes it doesn't, take your stock off and try it then. Obviously try it with snap caps, not live rounds. And if that is the case, it's a pretty easy fix. All you got to do is take this screw and shorten it a couple threads, and then there you go. Or you can also add a washer to it if you'd rather go that route. But hopefully that helps somebody and saves them a trip to the gunsmith if they have a similar issue with their Red Label. So thanks for watching. If you guys have any comments, please let me know in the bottom. Thanks.